All right, welcome to our homeroom meeting. Today is September 13th, and we are going to go over some information about homeroom. I am recording this. That way anyone who didn't join us will have the recorded version. So thank you to those who did join us. All right, so how is your year going? Please list your greatest victory and challenge so far this year. You don't have to write your name if you don't want to. So you can go ahead and draw on the whiteboard or type on the whiteboard and go ahead and list your greatest victory and challenge so far this school year. I know for me, my greatest victory would be my live lessons. And then my greatest challenge would probably be more time. I need more time. All right, 100 on a social studies module test. That's awesome. Good job. Anyone else? Kaylee, Colin, Henry? Finishing schools on Wednesdays and or Thursdays. Ooh, that's fantastic. So you always have a 3-day weekend? Yay. Almost all A's, which is really good. As 8th graders, you guys have a full course load, especially those of you who are taking some high school courses. So you guys are doing awesome. What about challenges? What's your greatest challenge so far this year? And again, there's no right or wrong answer. How much work you have. Okay, that's fair. I can definitely see that. Starting 8th grade and knowing next year. I'm not sure what you mean with that, so maybe you can expand. And if you don't want to, that's okay too. Oh, no, next year you have to start high school. Yes. Scheduling. Oh, currently sick because of an illness, algebra is behind. That's tough. I know that that's really hard. My own kids are sick too, so I'm sorry. I hope you feel better. Make sure that you're resting, you guys. And if you're getting behind, reach out to your teachers, but you can reach out to me too, because as your homeroom teacher, I can let those teachers know. Okay, so send me a text, reach out to me, let me know what's going on, and I can help you and reach out to your other teachers, okay? Getting better at algebra, that's a great thing. Getting distracted and scheduling. Yeah, and I understand scheduling is really important. So we'll talk about that a little bit more. Please make sure that on Mondays or on Sundays, you're checking your pace chart and you know what to do that week in all of your classes. Okay? So that's, and getting distracted, use your phone, set timers, make sure that you're really paying attention. Awesome. So questioning, I want you guys to ask yourself, and I know we've done this in a couple of homerooms, so this should be pretty familiar to you. Pick one class. Do you have the grade you want at this moment in time? Are you on pace? Are you where you want to be? If so, how can you continue to maintain this progress? If not, what can you do differently? How can your teachers help you get where you want? So again, pick one class, pull up that pace chart, look at your classes, take a look at your grade book. Sounds like most of you know where you are in your classes, but pick one class and figure out if you're where you want to be at this time. Any volunteers that want to share their thoughts? And after homeroom, I think you'll find it really beneficial if you go through and do this for all of your classes. This is an awesome life skill because to help you get where you want to be, you want to evaluate where you are so you can figure out how to get to where you want to be. So any volunteers? I turned on your mics too, so. Okay, good, Henry. Math, you are where you want to be right now. You have the grade where you want to be. Awesome. Anyone else? And you don't have to share if you don't want to. That's fine. It is something that I'd like you to be doing on your own, though. And remember, reach out to me, reach out to those teachers, and we can help you. We want you all to be as successful as you possibly can. So your checklist for success. And this is how we can help you as teachers get where you need to be. Read the lessons. Click all links and tabs in the lessons. So you want to read through all your lessons, click all links and tabs in the lesson, take notes in the lessons, attend those live lessons, take notes in the live lessons, submit an assignment, and then you can have an online help session if you need one. So I know that sometimes for the quizzes in language arts, for example, that the questions can be tricky. So if you reach out to me and you're struggling, I might say, all right, let's do an online help session and let's look at that together. Or if you're working on your summary, let's look at that together in the virtual classroom. Okay? And if after we've talked on the phone and we've done a virtual online help session, if you've tried all the above and still need help, you may schedule an appointment for face-to-face help. And that's not just in my class, that's in any class. So I know we don't have the academic days like we have in the past. That doesn't mean that your teachers aren't there to help you. We're more than happy to help you. This is just the new process for us to help you, okay? Thumbs up or smiley face if you understand that. Any questions on the checklist for success? And remember, as your homeroom teacher, I'm not only your language arts teacher, but your homeroom teacher, so I can help too, okay? So send me a text, give me a call, let me know what's going on so I can help you too. I am checking your grades every Monday, okay? And I'm also checking your pace. Most of you were pretty good this week, but know that next week everybody should be at like 24% pace in all of your classes. Okay, so you want to make sure for attendance next week on Monday that you are on pace in all of your classes because I check on Monday mornings. So Dr. Lefkowitz expands your knowledge. He wants to give us our vocabulary word. Our vocabulary word for this homeroom is nuance. Have you heard this word before? Have any of you heard the word nuance before? Yes, yes. Good. Okay. Nuance. A subtle difference or distinction in expression, meaning, response, etc. As a student of the world, you should of course be aware of the possibility that nuance exists and not all the things in the world are easily distinguished as simply good or simply bad or simply useful or simply harmful. So the world's not all straightforward. There can be different nuances. It's a great word. Use it in your writing. I'll be super impressed. Leave virtual clubs and activities. Our first activity day is tomorrow. Is anyone joining us? We will have, yay, Kaylee, drones and engineering, art club, games club, book club, math club, NAHS, and JHS. Okay, so hopefully I'll see your happy smiling faces tomorrow for book club if you want to join, or drones, math, art, games, lots of exciting things. Math club, if you're interested in competition, they'll be attending the FGCU math competition. If placed first place, you'll get a full ride to FGCU. The announcement and what's expected of you will be in a Google Classroom. And this is from Mrs. Blessing. She's the math teacher. Our first meeting on September 14th will be 11 to 12 in Blackboard Collaborate. Okay, so some of you are awesome at math. You should definitely pursue this. It's a great way to expand your math knowledge and have some fun, and the potential of getting a full ride scholarship. So if you're interested in that, take down Mrs. Blessing's information, and I'll also send it to you in the recording. Leadership opportunity. Are you interested in being a virtual leader? Mrs. Brooks and Mrs. Osmond would love to hear from you about planning for the January 1st days of school. We want students to be the trainers and leaders for the day, so you can call or text Mrs. Brooks or Mrs. Osmond for that. Thumbs up, smiley faces if you guys are good about math club and leadership opportunities. Fabulous. Science and Inventors Fair. This is an awesome opportunity too. If you want to participate in the Science and Inventors Fair, you can compete for approximately $5 million in prizes, scholarships, and special awards. And you want to contact Mrs. Brooks for this. And in the past, we've had a couple of students that have represented at the Lee Virtual Fair. It's an awesome opportunity. Oh, high school students only. Next homeroom meeting date, October 11th. Okay, so I will send a reminder out that week, but our next homeroom date is October 11th. Does 10 o'clock or 10:15 work for you guys? Is that a good time? Yes, okay. Awesome. All right, so for homeroom attendance, and I really, really appreciate you guys attending today, I am going to put the attendance link in. If you guys can go ahead and fill out that. And again, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm going to stop